Welcome to Magnificence Moments. On our path to unlock and embrace our own magnificence, one of the stumbling blocks that often crops up is self-judgment. When we judge or are critical of our nature and the things that we do, it tends to chip away at our sense of worthiness. So what I want you to think about today is how often you judge yourself really harshly when there's no need for it. Often this is a learned pattern of behavior from way, way younger, where others have criticized us or judged us for what we did or didn't do, or what they wanted us to do that we didn't want to do, and it stuck. We were young, we were vulnerable, we didn't realize that that was just their opinion and their perspective, and they may have been totally incorrect in their assumption of who we were based on what they saw. So now, as adults, it's time to pay attention to our self-judgment and begin to reverse that process. Well, how do we do that? We do that first of all, by having great compassion for ourselves. Let's face it, no matter what happens in any given moment, each of us is just doing the best that we can, even if it didn't turn out well at all. So you got to cut yourself some slack. That's really important. And the next thing is to get out of the pattern of criticizing yourself and just saying, oh, well, that didn't work that well. So for example, I was making an omelet this morning, and as I transferred the omelet to my plate, I misjudged and half of the contents spilled out on the floor. Well, I could have berated myself and said, oh, Sue, you stupid blah, 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 and gone on and on and on and been really angry with myself. And instead, I just kind of laughed and says, oops, oh, well, I guess I didn't need to eat all of what I cooked. And I carried on. Now, it's taken me some time and a little practice to get to that point where I don't beat up on myself. So I want to encourage you to put your jewel-handled whips away. Quit beating up on yourself and start noticing what is wonderful about you, what is great about you, and just give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Fair enough? Because remember, you are magnificent.